bank creation. So here country is US, bank key. I just created the bank key. The bank key was this one. Okay, copy the bank key. You can directly paste here, or you can search from this F4 and enter the bank key. Go. This is the bank key. Then account number. I created account number in ECC. The account, same account number I'm just using. This is the account number. Account number. Account type. Mostly they use a checking account, which is equivalent to current account in India. Then click on save. Okay. What did I miss? Description not maintained. Bank. Currency. I forgot currency or what? Sorry. Currency. Where did it go? US. Okay. Currency was not a mandatory field. Okay. Anyways, house bank connectivity I have not done. So go to the tab house bank connectivity. Click on add here. Okay. And here house bank account. This is the AD house bank account ID. Okay. So account ID I used AMN01. Same I'm going to use here. And here I need to use the GL account for 2409. So here the let me see which GL account can I use. /o FS00 2409 bank recon fixed asset income liquid. I think liquid funds here. I will get the bank accounts. Bank uh, bank one logbox. No bank account. Okay, I'm going to use this bank account. So go back to Fiori and assign the GL account and save. English. Where did I miss the language? English. Control F. Account description. Okay, account description in language English. Okay, so I'll call it checking account for 2409. Okay, then save. Okay, so it is now created. Bank account is created. Now I go back to FI01 screen. Sorry, FI12 screen. So you see it is blank. Now I'm going to execute one more time /n FI12. Then I'll look for 2409, which has two bank account. Our is how HB02. Double click on bank account, read access only, that's fine. You see the account is created, MN01. So same way, instead of doing from here, I went to Fiori. So if you're using S4, it is not specific to BRIM. It can be ISU S4 as well. Okay, if you are using S4, then the bank accounts are created in Fiori. Again, this does not concern us. Only for our training, we have to know a couple of FI codes, because else we cannot take the payment. Okay, because these bank accounts are prerequisites to our payment config. For example, like similar to tax, we could not create the tax config if the FI team does not create. Okay, so that's why this part you have to do. Anyways, it is being recorded, so you can go through the recording. I don't know whether these nodes are available in the FICA config document because this is not this is not FICA nodes. That's why maybe it may not be available. They were created by my past students only, the FICA node. So anyways, so this is how you will create the bank account in S4. In ECC, it is the same. I mean the normal. In ECC, it is the normal way. So bank is created. Next, I'm going to go /o. Now the FICA activity starts. Go to SPRO. So I'm going to configure for payment lot. Okay. So financial accounting new contract account receivable payable. Now Previously I went to org structure, then basic function. Now first time I'm going to business transaction. Here I see payment, processing incoming and outgoing payment. And from here we have payment lot. Define default values for payment lot. Before that we have a defined screen variant for payment lot. So already a standard screen variant will be available. A lot of people has created a lot of screen variant. What is this screen variant? This is like a layout. Okay, layout means I will get business partner, after that contact account. So if I want to see what does this layout talk about, so click on this layout and click on variant fields. You'll see these many fields will be shown. We'll talk about layout when we will design a layout ourselves for FPL9. There I'll tell you how to create different layout. For the time being, I'm going to use SAP's own standard layout. Then go for define default values for payment lot. Now, whenever the payment will be posted, what document type will be used? Okay, so right now in this environment, IP is used, document type IP. You can create multiple document type and assign here. Okay, so I'm not disturbing, it remains whatever is it. Do not change the clearing reason. Okay, whatever you want to change, you can change, but keep the clearing reason same, else the clearing will be impacted. Next, the payment can be posted at business partner level, contract account level, contract level, document level. On this many level, the payment can be posted. Okay, so if the payment is posted at document level, there is no confusion. Why this confusion arises? Because one BP may have 2 CA. Now, if I mention the BP, there is confusion that it will go to CA number 1 or CA number 2. Again, one CA may have 2 contracts, C1, C2. Next level confusion, if it goes to CA number 1, should it go to contract 1 or contract 2? Again, each contract may have 3 open item. Yes, any question, anyone? Okay, so each contract may have 3 open item, document 1, document 2, document 3. So if a payment comes at BP level, so many level of confusion. So it is always better to post the payment at document level, because under document level, there is no further drill down. Document means the exact invoice. Should I post the payment against January invoice, Feb invoice, March invoice? Okay, so if I mention the document number, then there is no confusion. But if I mention the contract, then there is confusion. If I mention contract account, there is confusion. If I mention business partner, again confusion. Okay, so that is why, where should I assign the document against? This one. The payment should get posted at which level? That is configured here. So here 3 level posting I can do: GKB. G means business partner, K means contract account, okay, and B means document level. I can also post the payment at contract level. Okay, different level I can post. So this is how you configure. If you change G, then it will be, instead of G you enter something else. Then in the input screen you will see this GKB will be replaced with the one that you configure. So currently I'm not changing anything. GKB is fine. The payment will be posted either business partner level or at contract account level or at document number level. Okay, this is the config here. I don't have to change anything. Next I go to define bank clearing account for payment lots. Now I will need the FI inputs that the FI team has created. They will, if they have a dedicated treasury team, then the treasury team will create, or the FI team handles the payment side, then the FI team only give me. So click on new entry, company code 0903, bank clearing account. Then FI will tell you what is the bank clearing account. Okay, so if they are using electronic bank statement, then they will give us a temporary account. If they are not using the electronic bank statement, they will right away give you the bank account that they have been using. So if there is no EBS, no bank statement, then they will give you this account. If there is bank statement, electronic bank statement or bank reconciliation going on, then they will give you a separate GL. Okay, so anyways, for our part, whatever GL they'll give me, Sanjay, I'm just putting you on mute. Please unmute if you have a question. So whatever GL they will give you just need to assign. So this GL I will just assign here. Assuming FI has given me this GL, then house bank account ID they have just created. So HB01 and MN01. HB01, or in the F4 also you will find only that. Here I have created only one house bank, and under one house bank I have one account ID. But if I have multiple, then it will be, I need to ask them. In real project you will see multiple. So what I have seen, uh, they have one house bank for operation activity, one house bank for a special purpose of, I mean special like interdepartmental transfer, another house bank, like different activities they have different house bank, and under each house bank they have different account ID. Okay, so since I have only one, so I can from the F4 I can do it, but in real project you will have multiple. Okay, and you will make it available for payment lot. Right now I'm going to do payment lot, so just make it available for payment lot and save. Okay, so GL config is done. Payment will be collected using this GL for this house bank, for this account ID. Next, define clarification account. Now let's understand what is clarification. So if I don't explain, then it will be difficult for you to understand. So first let me explain what is clarification. So normally when a payment is received, accounting entry is customer debit and bank credit. Why customer debit? I mean, sorry, my bad. Whenever payment is received, it is bank. Why did I enter this ulta? Whenever payment is received, the accounting entry is bank debit and, oh, this is return. That's why. Sorry. Payment clarification. Hmm. Okay. So whenever payment is collected, normal, it is bank account debit and customer credit. Why customer credit? Because it reduces customer's balance. I told you, whenever any transaction which increases customer's balance, it will be debit, and any transaction which reduces customer balance will be credit. So payment will reduce the customer balance, invoice will increase the balance, sales return, payment, these will decrease the customer's balance. That's why bank account debited and customer account credited. This is the normal scenario. Now, sometimes it may happen that we have received payment, but I don't know which customer has paid. Okay, say I have customer A, customer B, customer C. I know I have received, but I don't know. I mean, I know the one leg. I know bank account debit, but should I credit customer A or customer B or customer C? I don't know. Does it impact? Yes, it impacts, because in FPL line, when I open the FPL line of customer A, where should I see the payment? On customer A, customer B, customer C? I don't know. Okay, so in many of the batch it happens. I mean real time it happens. So whenever the students pay their fee, they just send me a screenshot. Sometimes it may happen, people who are joining from US, at their night they make the payment, but they did not, I mean they forget to send the screenshot in morning. I don't understand. I ask them, hey, who has paid, who has paid? Throughout the entire day nobody responds, because that guy is sleeping. That is midnight. So in my early evening, that guy responds, hey, this was me. So throughout the day I don't know who has paid. Now in real project it may happen that throughout a week you will not know who has paid. Okay, the customer will only, when they see their account statement and they don't see the payment is reflected to their account, then they'll complain. Now in that case I cannot enter the full entry. I mean, for my accounting purpose, there has to be a debit and has to be a credit. I know my debit is ready, bank account debit, but I don't know which one to credit. Now I cannot post the entry. That way, maybe I have received some entry, and daily whatever transactions are posted in subledger, that needs to be transferred to FI. Now if I don't know, I don't know the complete part of the entry, complete entry, I cannot post it, nor can I send it to FI. So FI will say, okay, that's fine, you can record the payment, and you can send it to me. And the credit you can use a clearing GL. Okay, clearing GL or clarification GL. Just post the credit to a clarification GL later or clearing GL later. When you come to know who has paid, then you will pass the offsetting entry. So what happens? The accounting entry happens like this: bank account debit and clarification account credit. Okay, after 3 or 4 days, when we come to know that the BPCA CA number 3 has paid me, then I will transfer clarification account debit and BPCA 3 credit. So my accounting entry remains clarification credit, clarification debit gets knocked off. My accounting entry becomes bank account debit, BPCA credit, like this one. Okay. Now for to record the transaction, I cannot like, if I will tell me, okay, you have received payment 3 days back, you are not sending it to me, how can my balance sheet reflect true picture? How can my profit and loss account reflect true picture? So even though you have received it, just send it now. Just use a parking GL account, maybe a clearing GL account, and just send it to me. If I can use a any parking or clearing GL, then the entire record can be entire accounting entry can be posted and I can send it. So for that
Uh, th-
purpose,
this is just like a suspense account, right?
yes, you can call it a suspense account. So if you're from finance background, in back in class 11, you know your trial balance when it doesn't tally, then use a suspense account, and later by rectification of error. I don't know if anybody is from commerce background here or not. So there is a chapter called rectification of error. When the error is found out, then the suspense account is knocked off. After all the rectification, suspense account will have zero balance because the actual entry will get posted. Okay, so this is like a suspense account. This is called clarification. So when we don't know who has paid, but I have to record that transaction, I cannot wait, because the FI will, suppose it happens on the month end, they have to close the period. What will happen? So FI will just scream at me that please send me the record, send me the entry, record the entry and send it to me. So for that we use a clarification account. That is the purpose of clarification. This clarification used in invoicing as well. So in CI, convergent invoicing as well. So we have CC. CC does the rating and charging. Rating means what is the total consumption. Charging means to whom, I mean, who is the correct business partner. Now suppose CC is not able to send me the correct business partner. Okay, then my entry, what is my entry? Customer debit revenue credit. I know my revenue can be credited, but I don't know which customer to be debited. There also they can use the concept of suspense account. Okay, so I mean this clarification account. Anyways, CI is not part of this course, so I'll just bank account debit and clarification account credit. For this, I have to assign my clarification GL account. Maybe I am logged off by now. Yes, I am. So first I'll create a clarification GL, then I will assign the GL here. Okay. So let me log in back. So FS00, it's a all clearing account has to be balance sheet account. Okay, remember any clearing account, already I have shown you one clearing account which was yesterday, which that was not posted to. But this clearing account I'm going to show, because I cannot post 999 line item in manually. Okay, but clarification I know on purpose. I can suppose I know who has paid, but I will behave like I don't know. So I'm going to record in clarification and later I will clarify it. Okay, so okay, I remember there was a mistake. The mistake was in the sales account, my open at line item display was not checked. So that if I check this going forward, whatever sales are recorded, that will go. I mean, it has gone to FI. It is not that it did not go, but the breakup will not be shown. Now the total used to go. Now from now onwards, whatever posting will happen, the breakup, the line item breakup also will go. Okay, it is like prospective, not retrospective. Once the fix is made, I mean, henceforth the changes will happen. Earlier changes will not reflected. Okay, so now I will create the clarification GL. 11114. I'll just copy and I'll create 115. Okay, it was already called payment clarification in earlier batches, so it requires open item management, because every clearing GL I must, so I will see how much is open. That will tell me that if on a particular day I see 30,000 is lying at clarification, that means I have 30,000 worth of payment received, but I don't know the payer. Okay, who has paid, I don't know. But at any day, if I see clarification is 0, that means I have identified and I have, all the payments are now, all the orphan payments are correctly assigned. Okay, it may not be correctly, but at least assigned. Nothing's lying at clarification. So open item management is required. I'll show you in FI how you'll see this. Okay, and this is not okay, let's call it bank account, that's fine. Again, I need to have relevant to cash flow because it will behave like a payment. Okay, I'll show you that the impact of this relevant to cash flow. So clarification account created, I'm going to assign next /o spro. I was in payment, processing incoming outgoing payment, define clarification account. Okay, I can just copy. No. I'll just create new account, new entry, company code 0903, currency USD. My bank clearing account is 114, I guess. 0903, yeah, this one. For this bank clearing account, the orphan payments will hit this GL account. Orphan payment means I don't know who has paid, but I have received, but I don't know who has paid. Okay, this config is ready. That's it. Enough for payment lot. All the config is done. Now I'm going to post payments. So let's go to the FPLN, and I have quite a few invoices. 300 2016. Okay, so I need to collect 526 from this customer. Now the customer, now the payment is set up, the customer will make the payment slowly. So all the items are, none of the items are due. Today is 24th. Okay, so all are, nothing is due, but suppose the customer is going to pay before it becomes due. So say the customer is going to pay. So for that /o fp05, this is the payment lot screen. First manual payment, then I'll talk about batch payment. Okay, first understand manual payment properly. Once you have sound knowledge in manual payment, then we'll go for batch payment. Okay, is it too fast? Please stop me if I am going too fast. Anywhere you don't understand, just ask me question. Okay. So this is the payment lot screen. I have to enter a lot name. So I'll just go for PAY 2403/1. Okay, every payment is posted with a lot name. So I'll just call it pay then 2403/1 means, because I'm going to post more payments today. The next one will /2/3/4, like that. I'll keep on increasing. So this is the first payment. Okay, so just enter a payment lot, click on the create button, and you see the document type we have configured that for payment lot, the document type will be IP. It is default document type. You can change it. Okay, SAP will propose the IP. Whatever you configure, that will be proposed. But it is not hard coded. It is not grayed out. You can still change. Say outgoing payment, but this is incoming payment. I'm not going to change. But anyways, people can still change. Next, whatever lot I'm going to use, the same lot name will be stored into the reconciliation key. Again, you can change the reconciliation key, but SAP will propose the lot name will be proposed as reconciliation key. Here, the reconciliation key logic 01-YY-MMDD-01 does not work. Here, the reconciliation logic is different. FPCJ cash test is also manual payment. Yes, FPCJ cash test is also manual payment. We'll talk about FPCJ after payment run. So recon key.
So whether this document type, how it is by default, it has come IP.
We configured now. Let me show
Yes,
you.
we configure, but in the document type node, we have many document type, right?
Here we have configured document
Okay,
type is IP. Okay, this screen is coming
okay,
from here. Document type.
okay.
Then you'll see clearing reason. You see
Okay, okay,
clearing
got it.
reason. Then GAB. Okay, so I mean these are changeable, but whatever you configure,
Yeah,
it is available for the user. They can go ahead with this. Okay. Next, in the bank clearing account, only that bank clearing account will appear that you have configured. For 0903, we have configured 114. If we have configured 3 or 4, only those 3 or 4 will come. So this is things we are making available for the CSR, for the user. So whatever we configure, they have to go ahead with those options only. So next, line layout. As I told you, I will go ahead with SAP's standard line layout. This is the header data of the payment lot. Okay, header data is executed. Suppose I, for my FI purpose, I must share the, enter the business area. So maybe Austin East, I'm entering the business area because it will go to FI, then segment reporting, profit center reporting, co-part derivation. So there also maybe business areas needed. So I will enter the business area. This is done. Hit enter, click on new item. So this is the header screen. Okay, click on new item. Now I am into the line item screen, payment lot line item screen. So I want to pay, suppose I want to pay out of 526 total item, total open item is 526. Say I want to pay 35. I want to pay 35, add this contract account. Okay, contract account, this one, but I will not specify that against which document it should post to. Just I will enter the amount. See how does it behave. So my contract account is 300 2016. So G K for contract account. So against K, I'm going to K is account. Against K, I'm going to enter the contract account, and here the payment amount is 35 and hit enter. Okay. So I'm not saying I could have posted at document level, but I am posting at contract account level. Okay. And I'm going to click on save. Now click the back button twice. 1, 2. Then click on, first you have to close the lot. Close, it says payment can still be added. So if I edit this lot, I go to item, I can enter more items. Okay, so unless it is like recon key, close and transfer. So here we do close and post. So it is still open. I can still add more payment for different, for same CA, different CA, I can still add. But right now, say this is enough. I'm going to close. So it says payment can still be added. Now I'm going to close. Pop-up is asking payment entered in full. I say yes. No further payment can be added or deleted. Okay, so it is closed now. And now I'm going to post. Click on post. Start immediate. Okay. Posting completed. See, it says posting made. Now I go to FPL9 and I will refresh. I will see my first payment. So click on refresh. Okay, so 35, my payment document number. I will go and see my payment document number. Click on items, double click, posting data. This is the payment document number 1059. Let's see, it has cleared couple of items. So it has cleared these two invoices. 35 now. How much? 30 from here. Where is the rest 5? Oh, 5 from here. Or what? Let me use the ALV grid. Hang on. Or use a better layout. Okay. So my payment document number 159 is here. Okay, 10159. It is a $35 payment. Let me see. Oh, okay. So there was a credit note available. There was a $30 credit note available. Remember, we had a $30, sales return. So it has cleared these two, this $30 credit note and a $65 invoice. Okay, so the balance is 35, $30 and 65. Balance is 35. So it has cleared both the items. So wherever you see clearing document available. Okay, let me get rid of the ALV. This is better. Yeah. So wherever you see clearing document is available, that means those items are cleared. So this is this one and this one. These two were cleared. Okay. This one and this 1059 is a payment document, and it has cleared 397 document and 146 document. 397 had $30 and 146 had 397 had minus 30 and 146 had 65. So both of them are cleared with payment. My initial open item was 526. So let me open calculator. My open item was 526 minus 35 is received. So 491. Okay. So it has cleared a credit item. That's why it looks a bit weird. I should not have used this one at first. We can talk about this later. We could have talked about this later. I wanted to have a simple scenario, but anyways, my bad. So ideally, what has happened? These two items, if you can understand. So uh, I had a minus 30 and I had a plus 65. My total open item was 35. This total open item is cleared by payment. Okay, 0. Why this one and this one were picked? Because we are using FIFO. That is first in, first out. If you look for the due date, what is the earliest due date? 2403. This is the earliest due date. Sorry. Uh, 26. This is the payment. Let me clear drawing. Okay. So it has cleared uh, this document and this document. Okay, so you see 2603 and 2603. These were the earliest due date. So apart from that, there was also an open item which was also 2603, but it will clear the documents which has the earliest due date. So out of these three, it has picked this one and this one. Okay, so the pick, whenever there's a tie, it clears based on another criteria. So if you don't enter this kind of if you don't enter the document number, then this type of confusion may arise. What is the confusion? I just told that please pay against this contract account. But in contract account, I have 5 or 6 documents. Which document to clear? I did not mention. So when you don't mention, this kind of this kind of thing may happen based on the clearing rule, which is currently FIFO, first in, first out. Whatever are due first, they are cleared. Okay. So now I have open item 1, 2, 3, 4. I had other open items, but I have these 4 items open. Now, if I want to see out of this, which one are payment, how can I see? For that, we have a dedicated list called payment list. So here I see, okay, 35. Out of all the transaction, I have $35 worth of payment. And if I want to see a detailed view, I can click on this detailed. Here I'll see, okay, it is 35 and sorry. It is at $35 and it has cleared these two documents. See, minus 30 and plus 65, which is the balance will be 35 plus 35. So the payment has cleared these two items. See, in the clearing document, the payment document number 1059 appears. Okay. Now, if I open the payment document, let's see how does the payment document look like. This is the payment document 1059. First, in the header, you see it is called origin key becomes 05. 05 is for payment lot. Earlier we were using 01. Now it is 05 payment lot. So next today and tomorrow, okay, today and next week some posting will go on 05 because we're going to talk about payment lot. So this is payment lot. Reconciliation key is similar to what we entered at the payment lot screen. Okay. Now overview screen, the accounting entry is bank account debit, BPCA credit. Okay, it is not credit. Why? Because it was earlier credit item. Okay, whatever when it was open, it was minus 30, it was plus 65. So when clearing happens, the opposite sign is assigned. Okay, so minus 30 becomes plus 30 and plus 65 becomes minus 65. Accounting entry, bank account debit, business partner credit. Okay, if I enter the bank account, this is the GL account I have assigned and business area I have assigned. Now here we have a dedicated button called payment lot. From here I can go to the payment lot. So click on payment lot and click on here the push button. It will tell me, okay, the lot number and the item number. In this lot I had only one item. Similarly, I can have multiple item, but here I have only one item. So lot number, item number, payment amount, and it will show what is the document number. Also in the selection screen, what against which the payment came. Payment came against K. K means account. Payment came at account level, contract account level. That's why the clearing happened based on the clearing rule. Okay, I could not specify that which document to clear. Next payment I'm going to do, I'm going to specify that please clear this document only. Okay, so since I did not specify, that's why as per SAP's clearing rule, it has cleared. Okay, I'll pause for questions. Any question, anyone?
Uh, Hi, when you talk about this clearing rule, you're talking about this definition of selection of items, or is there a different rule because of which it took up only certain documents to clear? I mean, I'm just trying to understand out of all the documents that were available, uh, any specific reason that it picked up only the credit note and this particular one document to clear?
Yes, because it has the FIFO clearing rule, first in, first out.
Okay,
So it will check based on the due date, whatever items is earliest due, it will clear.
okay,
So if I
okay. So,
sort based on due date, I say based on due date, I do ascending. Okay, ignore the IP.
mhm,
IP were not present. So it
okay,
starts from here. So by due date, it cleared, it used this 30 and it used this 65. If since my payment was 35 only, it cleared these two. If my payment was on higher side, it would have gone to this one also, because that also belongs to the same date. If my payment is higher,
okay.
then it will come here like that.
Okay, so due date is one of the criteria if we are not specifying a particular contract account. So not contract account, a document number if you
Document
don't
number.
specify. Okay, okay, thank you, thank you.
Okay. Now,
Sir,
yes,
no. Where we configure the FIFO, I did not remember actually.
I did not show yet. Clearing clearing strategy. We have a separate class that
Okay.
I will show you later, towards the later part, maybe on the last or maybe second last day of our course.
Okay.
Because before clearing you need to understand in and out, then clearing will be easier for you to understand. Okay, now the payment is posted and you'll see the payment list, the payment number appears. So how come this payment appears under the payment list? What additional, I mean, what extra thing I did? The additional thing is this checkbox relevant to cash flow. So whatever GL, I check this relevant to cash flow, only the payments with that GL will appear under the payment list tab. Even though it is a payment, but I